Good morning, and welcome back to Jody Lewis Creations. In today's video, we are starting Mini May. Yay! Okay, I'm a little excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. Nervous because I'm not sure that these are going to cooperate for this project. So, let's hope for the best, and let's have some fun. So, if you watched the Jumbly Dolls final flip through, you would know that I said we are doing Mini May, okay? So let's talk about what that is. Look at these fun little doilies and these fun little daubers. I mean, when I say mini, I do mean mini. All right, I know I have lots of reflection on the glass mat this morning. It's dark outside, I have all my lights on, and I'm trying to figure out this lighting. And for Mother's Day, Mark's buying me a new overhead lamp so that I can quit trying to knock that one off when I reach for my ephemera holders. So hopefully it'll clamp on. Anyway, I digress. Okay, Mini May. Jody, what is Mini May, you ask? Well, Mini May is just that. And I'm trying to make sure my camera is down low enough so you can see what I'm doing. My hands are probably going to look ginormous in these videos, but it's about the only thing I can figure to do so that you can see what I'm doing. Because these are, I mean, it's a 2-inch paper pad. So these are, I don't have my glasses on, like 1 3/8 tall inches by 2 inches wide. Where are they on my head? For those of you who do centimeters, this is like 3.5 centimeters tall by about 5 centimeters wide, okay? Teensy tiny. So, and look, she's even glued these, so they're like really paper pads. Okay, this I know is a Tracie kit, and for the life of me, in the moment, I can't remember what it's called, but I will look that up and have the description. I'll have the link to this kit in the description box below. This is a wonderful, I think it's Scrappy something or other. Anyway, I'll look it up. It is a wonderful kit. So my friend made these for me, and Tracie is aware. So my friend loved this kit as well, so she bought it, and I was like, oh my gosh, we were talking about Mini May. And she was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to make you a mini kit. Now, mind you, this is my friend who is the queen of tiny things, okay? Like, look at this amazing little terrarium with this little ghost. And when I say tiny, you guys, I mean super tiny. Like, she is so talented. So, huge shout out to my friend who made this for me. Okay, so tiny is her forte. And so you guys, I've done Mini May in the past, but I have never done quite this mini. I mean, she even cut me a little leather scrap. We have a little fabric scrap. We have an ephemera pack, and this is genuine ephemera, vintage ephemera that I scanned in and sent to her. And then she packaged it so cute. And a tiny little playing card. I love these. Oh my gosh. And look at this. She even made me little file folders, little tickets and trays, and these are vintage postcards that are scanned in. So these vintage ephemera bits, they're over in my Ko-fi shop, you guys. And then I'll talk about that too a little bit. But look, little enamel dots and little packaging. And she even has her little logo on there. Oh my gosh, I hope that's focusing and you can see that. We have mini paint. These are watercolor paints. And somewhere in here, yes, I have to get that out of there. Wait for it. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. If you're new to my channel, welcome. You're like, what is this woman doing? And if you're a returning subscriber, you're like, oh gosh, Jody, where are you going with this? Guys, I kid you not. She made the tiniest functioning pencil. It's a real pencil. It works. Not kidding. And look at the little paintbrush. Okay. Yes, I am like a child with this stuff, okay? We have, in this one, tickets and more ephemera and more little paper pads to make ephemera with. So, all right, enough gushing over the cuteness of this. I mean, my gosh, she even made me little bee pads. I mean, how cute. Oh, she's amazing. I'm telling you guys, this woman is amazing. She is so talented. Okay, where are we going with this? Well, we are going to make a tiny journal. And she even cut me little coffee dyed pieces to match. So there is another package coming with some tiny stuff. Time got away from her, but I know what she's sending, and it's all going to help with making this journal. So I think she was going to try to get it in the mail. Today is the 30th of April. So hopefully that will come and we won't be very far into this. So, oh my gosh, I don't even want to disassemble this pad, but I have to in order to do this, right? So we have all these amazing little birds. Scrappy Silhouettes? Is that the name of this kit? Let me look it up. It's driving me crazy. I should just trust myself. It was Scrappy Silhouette. I knew it was, but in the moment, I was like, what the heck is that kit called? Okay. Where was I? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to make a journal. Now, I'm sorry. I'm clearing my throat. It's early this morning, and I'm like struggling with my throat here. So this is 2 inches also. So we have to take that into consideration. Look how cute. When we do our pages. So that may not be quite big enough as a journal cover itself, or I find some trim and extend it. Always a possibility. Depends on where we go, but we're going to bind it last because I don't think I can sit and manage with a bound journal this tiny. So you will hear, I am certain that I will be struggling with the tweezers. You guys know I struggle with that. Now I will have to ask her what kit this is. I don't think this one is a Tracie kit, but it went really well together. This one is not a Tracie kit. I'm certain of it. But they go well together. And I just love this. Oh my gosh, I love this. And look, she even puts chipboard on the back. Okay. Focus. Okay, so, oh, I know what's coming. Okay. So the backs of these are white, and we all know how I feel about white spaces. So we have to figure out a way to add some color to the backs of these pages. So let's just start with, is there 2 of each design? Yes, so I'm going to just pull 1 of each design out of here and see how many pages, oops, that gives us. And I was trying not to pull them all apart. Wait, is that the same? That is not, oh, wait a minute, these are all different. It's been a while since I've touched these. I'd sent a picture of this to Tracie a while back, and I was like, this is my May project. And I know I need to get it done because we're going to have Creep on June coming out. And so I want to be prepared for the, oh my gosh, look at that. I love these designs so much. And with like the color in them, it's like rusty hinge and fossilized amber. And it looks like maybe a little bit of crackling campfire would be a good color for like that orangey red that's in here, kind of a rusty red. And, some of our faux vintage tape would be awesome. I can't use all of these pages because this will be a super chunky journal. Like, look at these silhouetted florals in here. So I really love these. I'm not sure how we're gonna, and this is like, I don't know what weight she cut this out of, but it's significant paper. She does not skimp on her paper for sure. Okay, well, I'll just pull them all apart. Now we can see all of our designs and we can decide what we want to do with them. So I'll set that 10 aside for right now. I think I'm done with that one for right now. I'm trying not to have a ginormous mess on my table. Now we have these little doilies, and what we could do is add some stencil designs to the back of these. She's got an inkjet printer as well, so I do want to be careful not to get these images wet, but our coffee dyed papers, we certainly can add some grunge too. Now I'm not going to use all of these images or all of these pages in this journal because it's just going to be too big if I do that. So I want to choose my favorite ones. I definitely want to use a floral, and I definitely want to use a butterfly, right? So those are 2 pages. So let me get this figured out. I'm going to use my scoreboard and score these in half. What I'm going to have to do is I'll do one with you and then I will do the rest. Okay, so I have my scoreboard. And I want my little tool. This one, because I want that small nib that's on there. This is the Dollar Tree tool. And then, oh, I love this one. So I am going to put it on my scoreboard. And it doesn't have to be like over here. If you do better working on it like in the center of your scoreboard, then by all means do that, right? So I'm just going to fold them in half. Oh my gosh. Cannot tell you how happy this makes me, like seriously. And if this isn't perfect, I don't care. I mean, truly, I don't, because this is just for fun. I mean, it truly is just another kind of fun, quirky make. So I'm going to decide how many of these I want to use, and I'm going to rotate and put some coffee dyed paper in them. I do want to ink around all the edges, and since I have my fantastic little mini dauber, I want... not sure if I want scorched timber, or black soot for my edges. I'm thinking I want to go with black because these are black. So let's just test it out and see. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. Yeah, I like the black, I think. Well, the thing about black is it'll always go over a different color, right? So black looks really good. And let's try the scorched timber. Oh, I actually like the scorched timber better. Okay. I'm not really surprised about that, actually. So I'm going to ink around all of these, which is going to take me a small eternity. But I will get them inked around. Why am I going to do the spine? You're not going to see the spine. Oh, actually, I like the scorched timber and the black together. Okay, I am not going to do two colors on these because that would take me 40 forevers. Okay, so 1 page inked. And I want to do something on the whites of these, but let me just get the design edge, the design side inked, and I'm going to score these, and then I will come back. Okay, so we have, oops, bird, no bird, bird, no bird, hey, bird. Okay, we have our 5 little signatures here, and they have 4 pages in them each. I added some of my own coffee dyed paper because I wanted a little bit of a darker page in there, but the lighter papers that she did, we're gonna add some color too. So now that I have these all together like this, right, I am going to pull out the lighter color paper, and we're gonna get them wet, and we're gonna add some interest to them. So I have to decide how I'm going to do that. How I'm going to do that. Is that what I said? Oh, see, oh, Bernice, look here. See, I have one of these on my table ready to be used. Obviously not for this project, but oh, that would be so much fun. Can I do one small enough? Let's try it. I don't know if I can do one small enough. I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna cut this at 2 inches because that's like, no, I'm not. Oh my gosh, I don't know what the proportions would be. It's okay. We're gonna go like 1 3/4 inches. Okay. So this is 1 3/8 by 1 3/4 inches. Is it gonna work? I don't know. It might be 2. So you just come up and kind of overlap it a little bit and make like a double pointed triangle, like so. And then you just bring that in. And I have to make sure that that's not going to be any wider than 1 inch or it won't fit on our pages. Oh my gosh, I literally cannot even believe what I'm saying. And then we're going to bring this one back over this way because it's going to tuck in to this one. And I'm going to push that, and I'm just kind of working that with my finger here to make our, oh my gosh, that is so stinking cute. I don't know if that's going to fit on my page or not. I feel like this bone folder is so big for this project. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I just don't even know on this. Oh, look, it's going to fit. Oh, I didn't ink it. I need to mark this for my scorched timber end and my black soot end. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. I'm going to pull that back apart. I am going to glue that, but I want to pull it apart and I want to ink it. Oh, did I fold that the wrong way? Is it supposed to go this way? I guess it doesn't really matter. It's what color I want it to show, right? I did it right. I'm having a moment here. It's right. I'm looking at my big one. Sorry. Did I just do that one black? I did. I'm going to have to write on this and hope that the ink will stick to whatever this wooden dowel is that she did these out of. Oh my gosh, this is just too much fun. It's kind of messy. Now, how am I going to embellish this pocket? I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do, but it's fine. Okay, just get that edge inked. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is what happens when you have a very creative friend who is equally as quirky as you, and we start talking and we're like, ooh, what about... Let's do it. So we're doing it. And here we are. Okay, I'm just doing a small bead of glue there. And then I want to put a small bead of glue here. So when I put this inside, no, I don't think I want to do that. Yes, Fitbit, I know. My Fitbit's telling me to get up and move. Okay. Okay, get that extra glue off there. And I'm just burnishing that down. So now we have a little tiny pocket. And how big is it, Jody? It is approximately 3/4 of an inch wide, or for you metric people, that's like just under 2 centimeters wide. And I'm not going to do the metric measurement throughout this whole series, just so you know. And it's just slightly over an inch tall, so it ends up being about 1 1/8 inches tall. And this is just for reference, okay? So just under 3 centimeters tall. So we have a little pocket. And let's see what we can put in this pocket. So I just totally derailed. I know, I said we were going to add color to our pages, and we will, but I'm not doing it right now. So let's see. Oh, we have tiny little Victorian calling cards. That could add a pop of color in there. Or we could just do a railroad check. Let's see what's going to fit. That's not going to show. That will show in that pocket. So let's just ink around our little railroad check. And there is going to be white space on some of this stuff. Like, I'm not backing all of these pieces because it's just going to be like, that's too fiddly, I think, for me to try to back them all. We'll see. I don't know. But right now, I don't plan to do that. Okay, so that can slide in there as a little piece of ephemera. And then we have, oh, this is, I know what this is. Now, I don't know if I can fold that. This is actually a legal document. If I showed you these, like the real ones, you would just die at how tiny these are. I mean, oh my gosh. Okay. Think, Jody, think. I know I can't fold that. That's a little trifold document. It's a little trifold legal document is what this piece is. It might be under the Addison files in my Ko-fi. Oh, Ko-fi. I was going to tell you about Ko-fi. So I do have stuff listed in my Ko-fi, and I think that some of the stuff I put in there, people might be like, whoa, that's kind of expensive, but it's not. So if I put things in my Ko-fi for $1, say, by the time PayPal takes their fees out of it, my $1 gives me 47 cents. And so I have to consider price point on things and try to put enough in the scans that it's worthwhile for you for the price, but also worthwhile to me for the amount of money that I get at the end of the day. So if you've looked in my and maybe you don't know that I have a Ko-fi, and I do have true ephemera scanned and in there. But that is why the price points are like they are, is just because the fees that they take out are insane. Now, are we going to be able to see that piece well enough? I don't think that's enough of a contrast, actually. How about a little ticket? These are, I believe these are Tracie tickets that she has purchased and reduced in size. I'm pretty sure. I will confirm with her after I film this episode. I will confirm with her which kits that she bought to do this. I do have Tracie tickets too, but anyway, we tried to be very careful about what we were using to make sure like she had purchased the kits and that I had the kits as well as part of the design team process. So please know that we were very, very, very careful about doing this. She made little tiny whale tabs, you guys. Tiny. Can I get that folded in half to use it? We'll see. Okay, so I want to figure out, oh my gosh, spit it out, Jody. What, and look, she even packaged these so cute. I want to figure out what I want to do with these and add in here, and I'm going to set it aside as a finished piece of ephemera, and maybe I'll wait. So I'm just going to put that in my little tin. One of these tins, do I have another one of these tins? Because the finished pieces I need to be able to set somewhere. Let me see what I have. I thought I had an empty one. I do. It doesn't have the hinged lid, but that's okay. It's the same premise. Okay, so actually that's gonna work really well because I can just set them in there. Oop, you can't see what I'm doing. Okay. But she has these little trays in here too, and oh my gosh, these are little little watercolor trays that she did so that they would hold ephemera too. See? It's so cute. Okay, I'm done. All right, so that is going to be it for this video. I have to get a better game plan here. I know I said I was going to add color to those pages, but we'll do that in the next video. So I will see you guys in the next video. I hope that you are going to find this as entertaining as I do. And the whole process I probably won't show because it is tedious and it's going to be hard for you to see because it is so little. But hey, which signature did you pop out of? That one. And I'm going to have to press these in something so that it wants to stay together. So I'm going to press all of my spines again and figure out what colors we want to do on these pages. So I will do that in the next video. We'll start adding some interest to our pages, to the coffee dyed pages and on the white spaces. And again, I can't get the little cardstock bits wet because she's got an inkjet as well. And that way we don't mess up these super cute images. And then I have to figure out what we're going to do as far as our cover. And yeah, see, that's not going to be big enough, but that's okay. We have this one. That's a little scrap of brown fabric. Oh, we could make a little fabric cover. Maybe. Okay. Okay, I'm going to ask her about the kits. I'm going to figure out the colors, and the cover I'm going to not worry about right now. And then we'll come back in the next episode of Mini May. So thank you for joining me. I hope that you're going to find this entertaining at least and see where this leads us. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.